Hello everyone and welcome back. In the last lesson we have refactored here our home component to get its data from the store instead of calling the backend directly. And we did that by using here the select all courses selector that simply gets all the courses from the store. After that, based on the courses observable, we have derived here several observables that select the beginner courses, the advanced courses and the promotion total. Although the application is working correctly, we want to further refactor our component so that even the beginner courses, advanced courses and promotion total observables, even those are derived from selectors that are applied directly into the store. This will further simplify our component. As we can see, there is no need for this selection logic to be present here at the level of this component. Let's refactor this component in order to turn it into a pure projection of state. What we're going to do is we are going to create several selectors and we're going to apply them here. Let's start by defining the select beginner courses selector. We are going to switch to our selectors file and we are going to define here a new selector using create selector. We are going to define this selector by composing other selectors. And the first selector that we are going to apply here is going to be the select all courses selector. So the first thing that we want to do is to take all the courses from the store. Once we have them, what we want to do is we want to filter only the courses with the beginner category. So for that we are going to do that directly here on the projector function. We are going to take here the courses, which is the output of select all courses, and we are going to apply an array filter operation on this result. We are going to filter based on the category of the course. And in this case, we want to make sure that we only select the beginner courses. So we have defined here our first selector. Let's go ahead and use it in our home component. So beginner courses, instead of being derived here using a map operation, it's going to be instead the output of a selector. So we are going to access our store and using the RxJS select operator, which is a custom operator added via the NgRx store package, we are going to apply here our new selector. We are going to be doing something similar to advanced courses and promotion total, so in practice we will no longer here need this constant, the all courses observable. Before refactoring the other two selectors, you might be thinking at this stage, what is the benefit of using a selector here? So as a reminder, there are two main benefits. The first is that the selector is a memoized function, so if the function gets provided with the same inputs, it's always going to get from memory the same output. So if you have a large array of courses, this filter operation will not be applied unless there is a new course in the courses list. So that's a potential benefit for a very large amount of courses. Another benefit is that the select operator here is going to eliminate duplicates. So if the list that we are getting back is exactly the same, then our component is not going to receive a new value here from the beginner courses observable. Depending on the change detection strategy that we are using, that might be beneficial in terms of performance of our user interface because our view is not being updated unless the data coming out of the store is different. Let's then continue refactoring our component. Let's now define the advanced courses observable, and for that we are going to create here a new selector. This selector is going to be nearly identical to the select beginner courses selector, so I'm going to go ahead and paste it in and we're going to review it together. So the name of the selector is going to be select advanced courses, and as you can see, we are again choosing here select all courses to get all the courses from the store, and this time around we are filtering using the advanced category. Let's now write our final selector, the select promotion total selector. So this time around we are also going to be using here select all courses, as the first selector that we are applying, but here our projector function is going to be a bit different. We are going to take here all the courses and we are going to filter them based on the promotion flag. So let's apply here the filter array operator. We are going to say that we are only going to filter courses that have the promo flag set to true. And from this, we are going to take the length of this array. So filter is always going to return something. Worst case scenario is going to return the empty array. And we are going to take the length from that array. That is going to be the number of courses that are in promotion, that have the promotion flag set to true. And with this, we have defined all the selectors that we're going to need for our component. So now we simply have to refactor here the definition of advanced courses, and we're going to apply here the correct selector. Let's replace this code here by a call to the select advanced courses selector. And we are going to do something similar here to the promotion total selector. We are going to apply here select promo total instead. And with this we have completed the refactoring of our component. And before trying out this new version, take a look at this new version of the component and see how much more organized it looks like. As you can see, we are simply deriving from the store the data that we need by using selectors. We are applying a selector to fetch a given slice of data, such as the beginner courses or the advanced courses, and we are defining here an observable at the level of the home component. Then we take that observable and we pass it to our container component, the home component, using the asynchronous pipe. This means that there are no manual RxJS subscriptions at the level of our component. We are only defining streams of data, nothing more. Then the subscription is going to be done by the async pipe, and this has multiple advantages. One of the advantages is that we don't have to remember to unsubscribe from these observables from our component, because the async pipe is going to unsubscribe from these observables whenever the component gets destroyed, and also the async pipe is already integrated with the on-push change detection mode, as we will see further on in this course. Right now we are going to test this new version of our component fully based on selectors, and if we refresh here the browser, we are going to see that the component is still working correctly as expected.